Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with their opponents. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Watch the pass. Check the backer, check the backer. 70 Lions.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, here's Schwartz, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree. And I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Right here, right here.
49's the Mike. Watch 49. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Here we go again.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Smell fear in that offense.
18 Cardinal. 18. Watch quick. Watch quick.
And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield.
19. 70
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, Any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
70 Lion.
Let's see what you got. 49, 49.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Run.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Street.
Come on, QB, come on.
Dragon 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down, it's Schwartz. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
49's the mic. 49's the mic. Watch the curve.
18 Rattler. Bronco 80.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Hey, watch the screen.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll run on first down. Ross. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
26, check 26. Echo.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Danny. 7's a Mike. Mike 7.
It's just me and you. Buzz.
7's a Mike. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Here's Wilson. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
I got you. I got you. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
61. Matchbox. Light. Box trot.
On first down, Ross. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
You don't want no problems.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
H3-2-18. Chopper.
Crash.
Gone.
6 guys.
Ready, go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 70 in.
Mike, 7.
Orbit.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
7's a Mike. Mike 7.
Hey, tight.
Shift.
Seam 6.
7's a Mike.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Let's go.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
We got 3.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. They'll roll him out, and it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Explorers have moved out in front. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Ready.
22, Mike 22. So we got man. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
Hiking 18.
On second down, it's Schwartz. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Panther 11.
He's not going to get me. Mike 22, Mike 22. Watch the pass. Mike 22.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patrick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
60 Bison.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Watch the out.
60 Mavericks. Go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
Mike 22.
Mustang 19.
Hey, defense.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught by Pitts. He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Back to throw again.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mike 49.
Watch the pass.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
79 Bronco.
All right, D.
49's the Mike. Watch 49.
Let's go, defense.
Hawk 70.
Hands it off out of the gun. Space to run past the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line.
Cowboy
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Mike's 49.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
49 to Mike. Hey, here we go. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Watch the run. Mike's 49.
Check.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Riggs.
D, tighten up.
Trap 60.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing left side, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Schwartz hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Huskies are able to move back in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 10 to 7. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Escaping the pressure right, and he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Watch the flag.
Reload.
They'll go with a keeper. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
up.
Mike, 6. Push him back. Push him back. Check 43.
It's a quarterback sneak, and I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1.
19, Tiger.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, putting some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Mike 7. I'm here all day.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. Right side, Claypool's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route.
We got four.
Yes! Backfield, motion backfield.
Now Wilson on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
All day. Topper! Check 13. Ready, go.
On second down now, it's Ross. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
That's it. Big hit.
Recon, 132 fighting.
Check. Crunch.
Bravo!
7's a Mike. Mike 7.
It's coming this way. Here we go.
7's a Mike.
Let's go.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. Touchdown! John Ross, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Explorers have yet again retaken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Second down at 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shit.
7 Pirates.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Get in the weight room.
Big edge, big edge, big edge.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
I'm going to run you over.
Jack.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety back.
They'll run on first down. Bear. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Go! 270 Timberwolf.
Let him know.
Alert! Alert!
They'll keep it on the ground. Fire. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
Just like that.
Check 52. 18 Rattler.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Schwartz. Room here to run. And touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Third quarter of a two-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
Mike 7, Mike 7. Hey, rig alert, rig alert. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mike 7, Mike 7.
Bring it.
7's a Mike, Mike 7.
In your face.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing again. Burnett. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
To throw again is Wilson. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll try the left side. It's Ross. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 70 Indy. Ready.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Check 3.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Ross. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Off play action. Burnett rolling to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. We got tight left. Tight left.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Sliding out of the punt, and it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is up to 5. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. A throw down the field caught by his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A big play there on the catch and run.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown? That gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for first down.
49, guys.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Let's go, Heavy.
Now back to throw.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's baby.
Ring alert. Ring alert.
22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long...
Come 19. Take over.
They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Powers by at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Bear. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 58 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. On 2nd down, it's Schwartz. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Anthony Schwartz with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. And what a big-time play there.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Exit.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Mike 7. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies
Lock it.
all the way back home.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Twist, twist.
Twist, twist.
Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
Go, go.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Ross. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
He's back to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
On 2nd down now, it's Schwartz. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Schwartz, he's got a 1st down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 66 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Nice pick, nice pick.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ross, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down.
That was tight right there. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And I tell you what, one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink, did they? And instead of just